At 6:36, we welcome back to the room from the Plastic Surgery Clinic, Dr. Frank Lista. Good morning, Doctor.
Hey, great to be here.
Nice to see you. Doctor's looking good. Doctor's had a vacay.
Yeah, it's important to look good.
Yeah, it's important to have a vacation. Are you kidding? Let's be honest.
Well, it's better to look good than to feel good, isn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't
we don't care how you feel, only how you look. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
It's true. So we're talking about skin through the years.
Skin through the years.
And skin care, manageability. Is it worth even trying?
Oh, you gotta work at it. Okay. It's like exercise. You got to work at it.
So you kind of want to take us through the decades, like starting with your 20s.
Okay, so the 20s is all about two things. Protecting your skin, because light damage is additive, right? Mm-hmm. So it's about UV protection sunblock. Okay,
you were just in the sun. What do you do?
Yeah,
what did you
sunblock every day. When it's cloudy, even a day like today, you got to wear sunblock.
What do you recommend for SPF? You know, because there's so many different, I see girls wearing 10, 20, 30, but more specifically for your face.
Yeah, so the rule is anything more than 30 doesn't do anything. So you need to wear your SPF every day before you leave the house.
Right.
And a 30 is great. Now, if you're out in the sun and the beach, you got to reapply. But when you're living in Canada, once in the morning is great. So 30, that's the key.
So if you're wearing a 45, you really are not doing any better than you would be if you're wearing a 30.
Minuscule amount.
Because I bought 50, and I thought I was like.
Yeah. Well, you see now 100, like it's crazy. Yeah. So 30 is fine.
Okay, so that's one point. Sunscreen.
So when you're in your 20s, the other thing is it's all about oil, right? Oily skin continue to break out the leftovers of your teenage years. So, for those things, it's salicylic acid. So that's the key, the beta hydroxy acids. So it's all about controlling the skin to prevent scars, and so it's about sun protection and controlling acne.
How about sleep and exercise?
Yeah, well, the older we get, the more important it is. And that's why people look crappy when they haven't slept all night. And so it's really important. Lots of studies show that exercise is good for every part of your body, every organ system, including your skin. Mm-hmm. And the other thing is hydration, right? When you're all dried out, haven't slept enough, you look bad. So get your sleep, drink lots, and work out.
So what happens as we move on then? The 30s.
So 30s is when we really need to start working, right? So 30s is when things start to happen.
Why are you looking at me?
You look beautiful. I just saying, hey girl.
Because we look past the 20s. That's why
I'm telling you, I am so crazy about my skin. That's the day I turned 30. I started noticing things and started to really care about my skincare.
Right, and so whatever you do in your 30s is going to last the rest of your life. It's like laying the foundation. Mm-hmm. And so that's when you need to start looking at the little hyperpigmentation that you might have, little brown spots. And there are things for that, like kojic acid and licorice root, right? So you start looking at your products.
Licorice. I love licorice.
Yeah.
If you eat licorice, does it do the same thing?
Well, it's better to put it on your face.
Is it okay? Yeah. Licorice on my face. There you go.
Hey, your dog will love that. She'll be licking that off.
I just got a mental image there of that one.
Yeah, so, just take a bite, spread it all over. No, we actually have licorice root extract, which is really, really great for your skin. And you need to start worrying about, the buildup of keratin on your skin. So exfoliating, this is when exfoliating is really important. And you got to start thinking about just now the moisturizing is getting more and more important as you're getting older, your skin's starting to thin. And so whatever you do now in your 30s is going to last forever.
And, it just makes it worse when we think about the cold weather that we've been dealing with as well.
Yeah, so winter's terrible for your skin because of dryness. Especially indoors and outdoors, the humidity is really low. And so it's really important to keep the humidity in your bedroom when you're sleeping and apply moisturizers to your face.
Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of us that look like we've seen one too many winters after this winter.
Yeah.
When you talk about exfoliating, I'm using a Miracle 10 scrub right now.
Are you?
I am, honestly, I am.
All right.
Good for you.
I thought you were looking good.
And does he not have, I have to say,
I use it daily.
Roger does have incredible skin, does he not?
Yeah. You know what? It's really good. I noticed it right away. I know Darren's been using it for a while. But the thing is that, so we, someday we have to talk about men. But for men, like skincare is super important. And I think men are just starting to realize how important it is and how much better they can look. Mm-hmm. I mean, women have known about it forever. But
okay, let's quickly dive into the 40s.
Okay, so
since we're talking about Roger, let's talk about the 40s.
Yeah. Now you're talking.
Yeah, baby. So 40s is when. So now this is when the real work comes in, right? So in the 40s we start to add our alpha hydroxy acid, so different type of acid than when we were younger, and so skincare products for 40 is going to be slightly different. And then we start to cheat and do the plastic surgery stuff like Botox and fillers
when all else fails. Yep.
Yeah. Well, better Don't wait till it fails. Get it early, babe. Preventative maintenance.
Once gravity takes over.
Damn gravity.
What do you think of rosehip oil?
So rosehip oil is good. Some people find it a bit irritating.
Or the rosehip cream. Oil or cream.
Yeah, so lots of products have rosehip oil, and if as long as the pH is right, it's really good. Yeah,
All
really
right.
works.
Dr. Frank Lista of the Plastic Surgery Clinic. Is there a website or an email address or anything you want to give out?
Yeah, so the plasticsurgeryclinic.com and miracle10.com.
Excellent. Nice to talk to you.
Nice being here.
All right. Back in the cold weather after a trip to Hawaii. I'll bet you're glad to be home.